Freedom has many difficulties, and democracy is not perfect. But we have never had to put a wall up to keep our people in, to prevent them from leaving us.
Masa Perang Dingin identik dengan spionase, pertarungan pengaruh dan perang urat syaraf antara KGB, Lembaga Intelijen Uni Soviet, dan Badan Intelijen Amerika CIA. Mantan Mayor Jenderal KGB Oleg Kalugin menyatakan lembaganya tak pernah meremehkan CIA.
In terms of professional respect, the KGB view the CIA as, equal counterparts. In fact, this is part of Russian intelligence and counterintelligence culture. Never underestimate your adversaries.
Menurut mantan anggota CIA Peter Ernest yang kini mengelola Museum Mata-Mata di Washington DC, Perang Dingin adalah masa kejayaan CIA.
It was a very heady atmosphere. We were very highly mission-oriented. We really did feel that we were the front line of the United States in fighting the Cold War.
Salah satu proyek Perang Dingin terbesar yang diemban CIA dalam memastikan keunggulan ideologi kapitalis dibanding komunisme adalah keterlibatannya di Asia Tenggara, dari Vietnam hingga Indonesia.
Waktu tahun-tahun 50-an, Presiden Eisenhower di Amerika Serikat, dia takut karena ideologi komunisme sedang expanding di seluruh dunia. Dan Indonesia dengan Presiden Soekarno seperti mau termasuk ke kelompok komunis. Jadi tahun 58 Amerika Serikat membuat aksi rahasia, operasi rahasia di Sumatera dan di Maluku, disebut PRRI, mau membuat pemerintah regional di sana.
Tahun 1998, CIA merilis dokumen yang mengungkap operasi terselubung di Indonesia pada tahun 1960-an yang memuluskan jalan bagi berkuasanya rezim Orde Baru.
On the one hand, the United States was given sort of decades of access, economic trade access to Indonesia. And so from a strictly realist perspective, the CIA's meddling, the United States meddling in Indonesia was a success. Having said that, I'm well aware of the human rights concerns, the perception that somehow the United States abandoned the ideals it cherishes most in order to win that kind of access and in order to deflect or prevent communist infiltration in Indonesia. It was a serious cost, and Americans who have studied these issues are well aware. Unfortunately, many Americans who are not sort of plugged into these things perhaps aren't as aware and then are surprised when they encounter anti-American sentiment in places like Indonesia. And that's simply a result of the fact that they aren't aware of our own history.
Dari Indonesia hingga Iran, sidik jari CIA tertinggal. Hal ini mencetak reputasi Amerika Serikat sebagai kekuatan intervensionis terhadap urusan dapur orang lain.
I guess I would try and reassure people that the United States only undertakes covert action under a legal system that is open and clear and in ways that are designed to benefit the interests of the United States and its partners in the world. So I don't see it at all as some sort of evil conspiracy designed to cause bad things to happen and harm to come to people. People in the world may think that there's more covert action going on here than there is because it frequently ends up in the press, for better or for worse, and then creates a controversy that's widely discussed. In truth, all of this is so closely supervised here that it is much less than meets the eye.
America has had a very positive record in many instances overseas and is a great country. If it weren't, why do so many Muslims want to come and live here, study here, or study here want to stay here, particularly before 9/11? I mean, sure, they could be, as I could be, critical of American foreign policy, but they realized that there was an awful lot about America with regard to its beliefs, its civil liberties, its principles, that they couldn't enjoy in their own country.
Kini Libya merupakan medan perebutan pengaruh antara pasukan pro dan anti Gaddafi berikut pembacking masing-masing. Juga dikhawatirkan munculnya elemen-elemen radikal yang akan mengancam upaya pemberantasan terorisme di kawasan. Agen-agen CIA yang kini beraksi di Libya bertugas memastikan skenario masa depan Libya sesuai kepentingan Amerika.
Once you mount a covert operation, that means you're taking a side. We don't know how far they actually cross that line into adequacy, because President Obama has said Gaddafi must go, but we're not going to arm the rebels. So I think in a situation like that really depends if you end up with a stalemate, if that may push then the United States to take more aggressive covert action.
Operasi terselubung CIA dan kebijakan luar negeri Amerika Serikat pada umumnya pasti akan selalu mengundang pro dan kontra. Namun siapapun yang mengamati hubungan internasional pasti paham, itulah realita dan ongkos politik yang harus diemban suatu adidaya.
I do a lot of praying, absolutely, every night, right before I go to bed. I am praying that I'm making the best possible decisions and that I've got the strength to serve the American people well. I think on Libya, we've gotten it right. That doesn't make it easy. It just means that we made the right decision for that moment.
Dari Washington, untuk pemirsa Inside Metro TV, Patsy Widakuswara, VOA.